Military tactical knives aren't just made to look tough, but they're built to handle serious situations. Whether it's cutting, prying, or defending yourself, these knives are made to be reliable when it really matters. Most of them come with strong, full-tang builds, grippy handles, and sometimes even a serrated edge to deal with all kinds of tasks. They're the kind of blades you'd want by your side, whether you're out in the wild or facing something unpredictable. So with that in mind, today we'll check out 7 solid military tactical knives made for survival and self-defense. Updated price and purchase links will be provided in the video description for your convenience. So, let's dive in. First on our list, we've got the Redacted from Montana knife, and let's just say, this knife is so mission-focused, they literally had to change its name for security reasons. Originally called the SEAR 25, it was redesigned to meet the brutal standards of SEAR operations. That's survival, evasion, resistance, and escape, if you're not familiar. Now, the blade here is just around 5 inches long and made from high-end Magna-Cut stainless steel. The whole knife stretches out to about 10 1/4 inches, with a full tang build that gives it that solid feel. It weighs around 7.75 ounces, so it's substantial without feeling bulky. And talking about the handle, that's made from grippy G10 with cutouts. Now, one thing to note, this blade comes with a Cerakote finish. It's great for corrosion resistance and gives the knife a tactical look. But if you're planning to use it hard in survival situations, especially where abrasion or heavy wear is involved, Cerakote might not hold up quite as long as a DLC coating. But overall, this knife is built strong, and the Cerakote finish still protects it well for most real-world uses. Next up, let's talk about the Kershaw Launch 21, an automatic knife that feels like a leap forward in American tactical blade design. Well, this one's got a blade that measures about 3.45 inches and is made from CPMM4 steel, which is basically tough. It holds an edge really well and can take a beating. The blade also has a sleek black PVD coating that not only fights off corrosion, but also gives it that kinda tactical vibe. Now, the handle's where things get interesting. It blends flat dark earth anodized aluminum with black G10 inserts, which gives you that mix of durability and grip. And it measures just under 5 inches and fully opened. It's about 8.4 inches. It only weighs around 116 grams, so it's lightweight and easy to carry. The automatic opening is handy as well. It fires open quickly but safely, thanks to the low-profile push button that helps prevent any accidental pocket mishaps. Users really seem to love this one, calling it one of the great knives in Kershaw's Launch series. The only thing to keep in mind is that M4 steel, while excellent, does require a little more upkeep than stainless. But if you're after fast deployment and premium materials, then this knife can be a great pick. Moving on to the MKC Mini Wargoat, because when it comes to tactical knives, bigger isn't always better. This compact little knife is only about 3 inches in blade length, and it's made from the same ultra-tough Magna-Cut stainless steel as some of Montana's full-sized knives. So, yeah, it's strong, corrosion-resistant, and holds an edge really well. Let us also mention that it's a full tang build, so that's actually going to give you reliability, and it only weighs around 1.5 ounces. Yep, pretty lightweight. The G10 handle is textured for extra grip, and it even has MKC's signature finger ring, which isn't just for style, it actually helps you keep control of the blade. There's also jimping on the spine for thumb control, so that basically adds to the overall stability. At just 0.12 inches thick, the blade strikes a balance between being tough and still slicing smoothly. One heads up though, If you've got bigger hands, the compact size might feel a little tight at first. It can feel a bit sharp right out of the box, but yeah, it softens with use. So overall, if you want a low-key tactical knife that quietly blends into your gear, then you can count on the Mini Wargoat. Let's talk about the Cold Steel Recon Scout. This thing is built like a tank, seriously. The Recon Scout has a big, bold 7.5-inch clip point blade, made from CPM 3V tool steel. So yeah, it's ridiculously tough and holds an edge like a champ. The blade is also super thick, around 5/16 of an inch, so you're not going to bend or snap it, even if you're really putting it through some punishment. The whole knife measures 12.5 inches and weighs about 9.5 ounces. It's got Cold Steel's classic Cray X handle, which honestly feels great in hand, even if your palms are sweaty, wet, or gloved up. Plus, there's a subtle curve along the blade that makes it solid for both slicing and chopping. You also get a 3.5-inch false edge on top, which helps with penetration when you're using stabbing techniques. Well, that thick blade is strong, but it can feel a bit bulky when you're trying to do small, detailed cuts, like shaving wood or slicing something thin. But overall, if power and durability are what you need, this one delivers. If you want something compact and built for close quarters action, then have a quick look at the Condor Fighter. Its blade is just under 5 inches and made from 1075 high carbon steel. So, we can say it's strong and holds an edge well, but it's not stainless, so you'll want to keep it clean and dry to avoid rust. It's got a black Cerakote finish too. And the whole knife is about 9.5 inches long and weighs just under 9 ounces, so it's easy to carry. The handle is made from a tough plastic called polypropylene. It's not fancy, but it grips well. It's great for close-up work, whether that's self-defense or camping tasks like cutting rope or carving wood. The blade shape makes it good for all sorts of cuts. Just one thing to keep in mind. As it's carbon steel, you'll need to do a little maintenance to keep it in good shape. Next up, let's talk about the SOG SEAL Strike, a knife that's basically built on a legendary military reputation. This one's got a 4.9-inch clip point blade made from AUS 8 stainless steel. And talking about the coating, it has a black titanium nitride coating that helps fight rust and wear. It weighs just 5.6 ounces and measures about 9.6 inches overall, so it's pretty light for a knife with this kind of toughness. The handle is a mix of glass-reinforced nylon with stainless steel inserts, and that gives it a solid feel. On top of that, the spine has rough notches called jimping that help you hold the knife steady when you're doing precise cutting. Plus, the knife comes with a deluxe sheath that's more than just a holder. It has a built-in cord cutter, a fire starter, and even a sharpening stone. So it's a full-on survival kit right there. People really dig the lightweight design and how much SOG packed into the sheath. On the flip side, AUS 8 steel, while reliable, isn't as high-end as some newer steels out there. Still, with its military background and solid features, the SEAL Strike is a trustworthy choice for anyone needing a versatile tactical knife. Finally, let's wrap up with the CRKT HZ4 Fixed, a knife that's got serious style, yeah, and that's because it takes inspiration from classic Japanese swords, but gives it a modern tactical twist. Let us mention that it was designed by martial arts expert James Williams. Now, talking about the blade, which is just about 4 3/4 inches long, which we can say is the perfect size for both precise cuts and serious work. The steel is SK 5 carbon, which means it's sharp enough, but yeah, it does need a bit more care to keep from rusting. The blade shape is inspired by an old Japanese style called hira zukuri. Made for slashing and piercing, So if you want a knife that can cut deep or poke through tough stuff, this one's got you covered. And the handle is made from G10, so yeah, it'll feel grippy. It also comes with a strong Kydex sheath that holds the knife tightly. Now, some people say the handle feels a little rough at first, and since it's not stainless steel, you'll want to keep it dry and clean to avoid rust. Oh, and don't go trying to pry or chop heavy stuff with it. That's not what it's made for. But all in all, the HZ4 is a unique mix of old-school style and modern strength, and that's actually perfect as a tactical knife. So that was our video on the 7 military tactical knives for survival and self-defense. Let us know your favorite pick in the comments section, as we'd love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, comment, share, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.